Hello, hello, Guardians. I am Ransom Rider playing my favorite game, Destiny 2. Destiny 2, it has been my favorite really since it launched. Okay, I've confessed it since D1 Destiny. Since it launched, I've loved it. Launch, love it. Now, I was up late last night, very early morning. Gamers, they come out at night. They come out at night. That's what they do. And I was thrilled when I logged in last night and there were so many gamers online. If you missed it, check out that video. It's right over here next to me. We had a good late night broadcast. We were up all night gaming. I was up all night gaming. Now, I like to get started by, making the rounds. I like to pick up all my bounties, every bounty I can get. I need them, I want them, I gotta have them. Now, I'm having some green tea with lemon. Whatever you're having at home, drink with me. I mean, it's so much better when you hang out with friends. And ultimately, isn't that what gaming is about? Meeting up with people who share your interest. And in this case, we're pushing back the darkness. We're pushing back the darkness. But out of Havoc, hello, hello. Out of most of the games that I've played, many of them, many, are about pushing back the darkness. It's about, aliens coming in or, some species that's foreign to your area and they want to take what you got. We're not standing for it. We are not going to stand for it. Drink with me. Let's celebrate the good times. Let's raise up the light. So good. The lemons, these last ones, they're big old lemons. And I just go ahead and cut the whole lemon up and put it in my green tea. And I double bag it. Double bag it. Q, hello, hello. Q, thank you for hanging out with me during that late night stream. Early morning, late night. We had a good time. Q actually hung out with me and played. We had a real good time. Now, even though it's super cold outside, I have forgotten to turn on the ceiling fan in my studio. And as a gamer, when you get passionate about what you play, it's really easy to get overheated. It's easy to get overheated. Do I want to keep this? Oh man, resilience is 23. That's pretty good, but I'm not going to keep that. We ran some dungeons. We did a lot of fun things last night. We just had a good time. I mean, we really did. Good times were had. Master Raul, what do you have for me? What do you have for me? Let's open these up, and then I will start hoarding the exotic engrams. I like to hoard them. You might like to hoard them too. Someday, I keep hoping for that Lorelei Splendor Helm. I keep hoping that it will drop for me. When's it going to drop? I don't know. Now, wait a minute. Can I turn a few of these in and perhaps get that auto rifle that everyone speaks of? Not Amit. I have a good Amit. You can build Amit. But it's a world drop. And it's a really good one. I just want to turn a few of these in. Let's go down to 85. Crate's an excellent weapon. I've always really liked Crate. I have a good one in the vault. Does he have a sniper? Because it seems like you can pick snipers up. And then you can delete them and actually get resources. Focus decoding. I don't see it. Amalon weapons, Suros weapons. Raven, how are you? Hello, hello. So I want to go over here and delete all those that went to the Postal Service. Albert, how are you, buddy? Hello. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. So let's get these recycled. I think I even want to recycle this. That's an 1810. I'm going to recycle Amit. I like Amit, but I can make Amit. You know, I can make it. So I don't need to save it. Shoot to loot, turnabout, but I don't use snipers. And I think I have a masterworked one of these in my vault. I like a scout rifle, but, you know, again, I'm not going to hang on to them. Taipan, I have a really good Taipan, and I would want the aggressive frame, right? Funnel web, I like funnel web. Crate, I like it. But, you know, as you collect weapons, what happens, you see what happens is, you get, you get weapons that become your favorites, that you might like some perk that they have, and you know, you don't want to give them up. You don't want to give them up. Oh, Nick Collects in Gaming, it was up all night with Ransom Rider. That's me. We had a good time being up all night. Oh, look at all of these. I'll take, oh man. Let's pop a few of these. I'm going to have to just clean these out. That's probably been filled up for a long time and I wasn't paying attention. And once it hits 99, they're not going to give you any more. You know, you just don't collect them. So I'm going to pop these. Let's take this one down to 85. I wish that was a little bit faster. Hurry up, Savala. Hurry up. That's a little bit slow. I want to be able to pop a few of those at a time. All right. Now, oh, wait a minute. Let's pick these up. Lunaris Gray. I thought I might open up and do the Lost Sector for fun. You know, just for fun. I have, you know, I've done my time in the Lost Sectors on Flawless, you know, solo player. So now I like to just mainly do them for fun and hang out and sharpen my skill set. Someday I'll be good. I'll be good. All right, I don't want to pause. I just want to, the only thing I want is that auto rifle. Is it Ross Arago 4, I think is the one I want. But it has to drop a certain way. K-Fizz, how are you, buddy? Hello, hello. This has to drop a certain way. So I'm going to recycle these, and hopefully a Guardian coming up the ranks will need them. They will need them. Envious Assassin and Gut Shot Straight. You know, I might like that. I might like that. Guardians, hang on a moment. I'm going to have to go turn this ceiling fan on. It'll be an oven in here. I'll be right back. I will be right back. Stay tuned.
Name, Guardian.
She said she wanted to express herself, so I gave her a thumbs up.
Searching.
Thank you, chat. Thank you, Guardians. Q, what are you sad about? Because Riven's gone. Because Riven's gone. It saddened me too. Oh, Strong Boy Astro. Hello, hello. Thank you for hanging out with me. All right, now, did I get everything? I need to go maybe see what I can pick up on the helm. Remember, get paid for what you do. Don't run around fighting the enemies of humanity and have, you know, $0. We need Glimmer. We need Bright Dust. Strong Boy, what are you up to? What are you up to? All right, I'm flying over here. Now, I wonder, Havoc, are you still in there? What if I unplug my controller? It doesn't work, does it? Okay, he said it doesn't work. They're telling me it won't work. So don't unplug your controller. Don't unplug. But because Guardians, I'm on a computer and I'm using a PS5 controller. Brad, who was playing with me late night on the broadcast, and look at this. This is 99. I feel like I just need to turn a few of these in. Oh, I can only turn the one in? Let's grab these. And let me look. I'm going to turn a few of these in because I'm at 99. Let's get this one down to 85. And then I can collect more. And I'm always needing more. When you're out in this very cruel infested solar system that we call home, you're going to need all the resources you can get. Although, I mean, legendary shards, they are going away. Legendary shards are going away. All right, one more. Okay, that got it down a little bit for me. Now let's get out of here and recycle those so I can get down to business. I need to get down to business and take this stuff out. Post box, let's clear it out. Oh, K-Fizz, I needed to get Fire Fright. I like to call it Firefight. I do need to get that. I don't even want to look at these. I just want to delete and, you know, be ready for the next set to fall. All right. Now, I need to spend, you know, I know Zer's in town. Oh, look at this. Unlock, side-eye projection. I'll take that. Trespasser, I'll take that. Unlock, unlock. Now, how do I get Fire Fright? How do I get that thing? I haven't done these at all. I'm remiss. I am remiss. Battlegrounds. Is this where that stuff comes from? I'm going to go look at the table. Because I feel like I need to get the Fire Fright. Somewhere, somehow. That's not Fire Fright. This is not Fire... Where does Fire Fright drop? Exo, how are you, buddy? It's good to see you. I need one Fire Fright, and I don't remember where that falls. Does it fall? What about down here? But if it's from Ghost of the Deep, they can forget it. They can keep Fire Fright. Oh, I don't want that. I don't want that. But let's look. No, and I did like the look of these weapons. Man, I still have some of these. Vol, how are you? Oh, from Presage. From Presage. All right, well, maybe I need to change my plan. Maybe I need to go into Presage. Mafioso, where did it normally fall? Where did it used to fall? Sniper rifle. Nah. On the Leviathan, okay, it's, you know, and I played on the Leviathan over and over and over. Presage, where is Presage up here somewhere? Yeah, Presage is here. What did that say? If I do it on Legend, is there anything better? Void damage, right? Void, Strand, Solar Surge, Void damage. Is there a reason I would need to do that on Legend? I have to wonder. Now, who's on that might need this? Exo is on. Time Lost is on. K-Fizz is on. Plump Zombie, Time Lost. There's clanmates on, and then I have friends on. Now, Time Lost is in the clan, so I can remove this. Because that way I can make room for someone that's not in the clan. Lark is on. Wolf is on. Now, these guys must be in Trials of Osiris. All right, so in preparation, is Trials of Osiris in town? Yes. Okay, I'm going back to see Saint 14 because, Guardians, if you have hung out with me in the past, there's one thing in this game that I really, truly want. Really, truly. I want the Hushed Shrinks from Season 17. Lunaris, great. I'm not any good in Trials. I did go twice to the Lighthouse last weekend because I had phenomenal teammates, right? I did really have phenomenal teammates. And they helped me get to the tower twice. Once on my Titan, once on my Hunter. I probably need to go in on my Warlock and play a lot of Strand. Oh, Q. Those trash bagging or those tea bagging trash talkers, pay no mind to them. What happens is you do a better job. You probably took them out of the game several times and they got angry. They got heated. Let's go down and see him. I was playing with Wolf last weekend and he took down one of the players multiple times. And they sent him a nastygram. You know, they sent him a nastygram. And it was frustrating playing that team. You know, I even said something about teabagging. I've never teabagged a player in my life. But it was so rough last weekend, it made you want to teabag. I mean, it really did. Passage of Mercy is the only passage I need, right? I'm going to pick these up just in case. Because there are, you know, probably a few things that I would like to have. I do have everything here. I even have the Adept Cataphract on my Hunter. I earned it on my Titan and I moved it over. I think I have all this stuff. I mean, I feel like I have it all. But I don't have the ship. You know, you get all these little extras, but I want the ship. And the ship, I am told, last weekend they told me it was like a 1% chance. They're telling me there's 3 different ships, but the one I want is Hushed Shrinks. The rest of them, if they drop, it's okay. But my chances could be lower, they're telling me. They are telling me my chances possibly could be lower because there are 3 ships that could drop. I don't know if I've had any of the ships. I do know that I've had the Ghost. I've had the Ghost shell. See, this is the ship I want. I do want to run over and see Devrim K. I was just looking at the enemy. They caught my eye. It's hard to walk by without, you know, punching them. Hit my head. Hello, Devram. Hello. I'm having a nice cup of tea, and I was thinking of you and thought I'd stop by and pick up these bounties. Hello. Devram, you know, he's been here standing around in this structure, taking out the enemies of humanity for as long as this game has been out, D2. He's been standing there. Okay, where do I want to go? It's right down here. This one, you know, I don't really do that often. Let's make haste to get in. There's a bunny crossing down here. Be careful. There he went. Woo, he's speedy. He is speedy. That is a turbo bunny. Another bunny. Bunnies galore today. I feel like that's a lucky sign. Okay, now I'm gonna go just solo for right now. But I do feel like I need to do that Glycon. It's barrier and it's overload. Let's check it to make sure. Let's go in at 1840. We might as well try the tough one. Solar threat. Solar threat. Barrier and overload. Circles and triangles. Strand surge. Solar surge. And fusion rifles. So solar threat. Let's get that set up for solar threat. Because, you know, I know they're going to try to burn me. It's what they do. They're going to try to burn you. Now, do I want this or would I rather have this? Wow, that changed a lot of my stats. Ooh, that changed a lot of stats. I mean, it really did. But I do like Syntheseps. Now, there's no ifs, ands, or about it. I don't have Strand on. I've got Strand Siphon, and I normally run a lot of Strand weapons because I'm just a fan. So I do kind of want to leave this alone because we have options here. I could go Quicksilver Storm, get that Strand, and then I could go a different route. Hand cannon, I could do Zhao Bane. And then I've got options because I could put in something like Apex Predator. You know, I could even go a grenade launcher and just try to, you know, blast it all out of them. Blast it out of them. But let's go in. Let's give it a try. On Master. Let's see what happens. I don't do this one a lot. Although I think I've completed every single Lost Sector on the Master Solo Flawless. Now, I want to do this and then go into the Glycon. So if there's someone in chat that wants to go into the Glycon with me, be ready. Be ready. I definitely would love to have 2 other people go in with me. I see Havoc in chat. Hunter, how are you, buddy? Hunter, thank you so much. You know, it is kind of like a goal of mine. Oh, yes. Okay, I remember this. I like this one. There's going to be a servitor over there. There's going to be, you know, one of the nasty guys up to the right. And Wishender is going to be your friend here. Because watch it one pop. You know, it will one pop. Let's do this first and see if I can stun him. Alright, I got him. I knocked him out. And then it dropped those little orbs, but nobody's up there, little orbs. They're all over there. Look at him. Woo, he hit me. All right, I got him. That's a sniper. You know, get rid of the snipers. They're going to be vile to you. Oh, Switchblade Susie is running crazy town down there. Switchblade Susie is crazy town. Look at her. She ran all the way around to try to get me. They're scared. They are scared. Watch him throw grenades. I take a grenade for ya. But I know there's a big servitor down there that's going to shield all of them in just moments. You calm down, little drag. You could have joined House of Light. You could have been somebody. Look at it. They're already shielded. Alright, I got it. I got it. I always have a little bit, you know, that twinge of fear, like, oh no, they might get me. They might get me. Now remember, I like to take the friends out first, get the friends. See them? They have one goal, to just absolutely knock me flat. Okay, I got him. I got him. A double whammy. That was a double rocket launcher. I'm not mad about the double rocket launchers. I feel like they're worthy. But see all those little orbs? They, you know, they weren't useful. They did not benefit me at all. Now, I think there's another bunch. Unless I got them, there's usually some right over there, so be careful about those. I think I got them. You know, there's two ways into this. And it seems like both of them have traps. They have traps. We're going to get a couple of champions in here. I think maybe two of them. That did a little bit of damage. Now, was he overload? Yeah, he's overload. How dare you come up on me, Switchblade Susie? Can't you see I'm occupied? Got him. I got him good. Now, it seems like there's a few of them down here. Look at that. You don't want that coming up behind you. Checking my ammo. Because look what's waiting. Alright, he's gone. And then those orbs popped out. You know, you're too late, orbs. You're too late. They're really not. Final blows with this weapon have a chance to create experimental sub-munitions at the target's location. If there were a bunch of targets in here, they would be pretty good. Because those are going to damage. I think they suck the life right out of them. Alright, let's be careful here. These are laser-actuated bombs. And I don't want to be bombed. I have run through this before thinking, oh, I can make it. I can make it, and then they've exploded in my face, and guess what? I didn't make it. I did not make it. Professor Dumbledore, hello, hello. I'm going to have to go. I'm going to try it, Professor Dumbledore, if I can lasso a team into lend a hand. You know, I need to lasso a team to lend a hand. Look at them. They're there waiting. And more of them are coming in. Ooh, there's a gang of them up there. Now, these guys are barrier, and they're going to play swap card. They're going to swap places and just try to constantly heal up. Because barriers, they heal up. I just want the one. He's going to pop behind the other one. Okay, I got him. And look, there's an overload champion in the mix. What are you doing here, sir? Go up to the balcony area. You're going to need to reclaim your seat. You need to reclaim your seat. He's spewing hatred. Calm down. Look at that. They're all having a little huddle meeting back there on how to get me. Listen at this music. I feel like there's a little bit of an Asian influence in it. I kind of like it. It's soothing. It's soothing. Don't get complacent here, though, because they're still... Look at them. Patiently waiting. They patiently wait, and I'm out of heavy. You calm down, Switchblade Susie. We'll give her a sleeping pill. I really thought I saw a piece of heavy come through here. Where's my heavy? Where is my heavy? But the thing with this is, Guardians, just, you know, be patient. He's still potent. He still has some sniper friends. They could get rough. They could get rough and ready. And I don't want to be taken out. But remember, I do have my super. And he wants to hide. Whoa! Leave me alone! Alright, and then just grab that, and you got it. And I got the exotic. I got an exotic. Now, Arbor Warden, it's not one that, you know, I use frequently. But maybe one day I will. One day I might really want that. Hex, how are you, buddy? How are you? It's good to see you. I need to look at that. I did go. Is this the heavy I was looking for? Yeah. Now all of a sudden I see all kinds of heavy. All of a sudden. How many enemies were in there? 49. Guardians, if you need that 1840 solo flawless, don't hesitate to do this one. Scavenger's Den. It's on the EDZ. It's a good one. I recommend it. Stay patient. Don't get angry with yourself, and go through there and you can get that done. Hexy, how are you? Earlier, chat, I was talking about trying to get that Season 17 Trials of Osiris ship. Hex is the one that he pulled me through the whole ordeal. The whole ordeal on my Titan and on my Hunter twice. Wolf, hello, hello. It's good to see you, buddy. So Scavenger's Den, let me show you where it's at on the map. This one was out of rotation for a while. Zone in here next to Devrim K and pop right down here. You're going to like it. If you need those exotics or you need to finish this for the Triumph, it's a good one. It really is. Now, what do I need to do? I kind of need Firefright. Presage. But I need to be social in case somebody else needs to do it. We can do it together. It's more fun when you do it with someone. So I'm going to put this on public. Public. Now, okay, that guy's going for it. Go for it, Mr. Twist. Go for it. Hexy. What are you guys up to? I know y'all must be in trials. You must be in trials. But what is, if I do this, Season 17 rewards? If I do it on this, it's Season 17 rewards. There's really not a difference here. The Glycon, it's spooky, Wolf. It is spooky. The first time I ever went through the Glycon, the thing that made it spooky, I always just thought like a screeb was going to fall out of the ceiling on me. An explosive screeb, or maybe baby screebs, or maybe a trap door was going to, open up and eject me into space. I felt like there was something hidden. Hunter, you need one more Apex Predator. I like Apex Predator. But boy, I tell you, for a champion killer, I do really like Crux Termination for Overload because it just stuns them. If you have Overload Rocket Launcher selected, stun the heck out of those Overload champions. Show no mercy. Give them no mercy. That's a 64. I don't really use point contact cannon brace a lot. Maybe I should. Maybe I should use it more. Some of these, you kind of have to revisit them and say, hey, does it work for how I play now? Because your play style could have changed. Now, I know there's a lot of screebs in there, and punching screebs in the face, probably not the best way to go. It's probably not. So I'm thinking about doing that. And I know it's easy to fall. It is very easy to fall. Powered melee kills unleash explosures. Severance Enclosure is fun. I don't hate on it. I wear it on occasion and actually like it. Armatarium, I feel like, this would be the way to go. In case I trip and fall, I can get back up again. I want to do Luminous Void on everything and see how it looks. I didn't pay like silver money for Luminous Void. I bought it from Tess Everest for Bright Dust. And I'm okay with this look. I'm okay with this look. Oh, absolutely, buddy. Absolutely. You know, come on in and hang out with me. Let me show you. I'm Ransom_Rider, number 7755. 7755. But Hex and Wolf, are you guys going through, if y'all are wanting to run with somebody who's trying to practice, holler at me, because I would definitely go through and try to get that ship again. You know, I want that ship. How many times will I have to make my way to the tower to get that ship? You know, maybe 100, maybe 200. I'm not sure. 1% chance is slow. The best meme. 1% chance is so very slim, you know, but I feel like each time that I do it, you know, my chances improve. All right, here it is. Best meme. And let me go to space, best meme. Let me go to space. Now, I know you have to flip a lot of switches in here. So definitely you are welcome to flip switches. Wolf, absolutely. You know, after I do a little evening break, I will come back in. And I would love to play with you guys through that. Maybe Hex can do it. Hunter, you need a good roll on the grenade launcher. I do like the grenade launcher a lot. I like it a lot. What is the map, Professor Dumbledore? What is the map this time? I haven't even looked. All right, we're going to go in and let's see. Is there anybody in the clan that might need this? K-Fizz is doing something. He's on the tower. Who does? K-Fizz needs commendations. K-Fizz, get in here, buddy. Get in here. The Endless Veil. It's not ringing a bell right off the top. But let's go in. K-Fizz can join up. Join up. This is going to be the Presage. You hear me say Glycon. I think the ship's actually titled Glycon. K-Fizz, thank you, buddy. Let's be sure and give K-Fizz commendations. Thank you, best meme. Thank you, thank you. Now, if you join me inside the chat, my chat in Discord, remember, keep it clean. We have a lot of underaged viewers. I like to keep it clean. Oh, they're telling me I'm not even in a voice chat. Okay, well, that's okay. I might need to get in a voice chat. Let's see. Can I get in a voice chat? I'm going to downsize this, and then I guess it says Destiny 2. No. And now it disappeared. Ah, well, technology. It's just technology. Now, did this mess up my... Where's my technology department when you need them? Hit what?
I'm receiving you, Guardian. The Vanguard saw value in our investigation. We are tasked with the recovery of any information or relics pertaining to the darkness.
Welcome back to the Glykon, Guardians.
I expected you to be gone after the armistice.
This ship is covered.
All right, I don't know what's going on there, but you know, now I can't. Now my screen's too small.
In our absence.
Hidden records in Glycon's mainframe of your lost Guardian. They're decrypting as we speak.
I thought I clicked that. I did think I clicked this. Assistance was needed. Assistance was given. Thank you. Thank you. All right. But now what can you expect when you ask them to work for free? You know, nobody wants to work for free.
Transmitting the first decrypted message.
Thank you, Wolf. Thank you. I need to get better with that stuff.
I see him pawing at the edge.
All right. Now I'm in here and I didn't really look at my weapons.
Another alignment tomorrow. Maybe I can slip the hangar and get lost before anyone notices. I know a few Guardians who might want to hear what I've seen.
All right, I think the team is working their way around. I see Best Meme and K-Fizz rocking on through. The big landing bay door. Open the pod bay door, Hal. I'm sorry, Dave. I can't do that. This will open up, and then I will work my way in. I do like, and I've always liked that I can see the ships from here. Just a phenomenal part of it.
From Leviathan to Glykon. It allowed the darkness to invade the Scorn's thoughts.
Oh, wait a minute. I have to run through this.
The entity.
The two are entwined. Does the difference matter?
That there is a difference makes our understanding of the darkness a facade.
Man, that took a lot of shots.
If you melee it, you get it almost instantly.
Melees. I need to use melees. Alright, I'm going to have to gun back out of here.
What do you presume they are? The crown, the entity?
Idols. Sustained by fixation. Until there is nothing left to
I could use my strand, but I don't want to use my strand. I want to make the jump. Make the jump. Make the jump. But this was such a spooky mission. Man, I loved it. I just could not get enough of this place and all the spookiness. You know, I felt like I was inside a really good movie, but it was real. The nightmare was real. And I just knew those screams were going to fall down on my head. So I got a big kick out of it. And this egregore stuff, you know, you got to be careful because the egregore, it abounds. That takes a little while for that to show up on the left-hand side of my screen. And then I need to run to make my way through this. And then I think it's a jump up. It is a jump up. And then a jump down. Jump for my love. Jump in. All right. Now, my teammates are very efficient. Efficient teammates. And that's always a good thing. Efficient teammates, you know, they can show you the way. I think K-Fizz has been here before. Now, this is the trash compactor. We've all seen this. This was straight out of Star Wars, right? The original release in 1977 that I stayed in line for. You know, we drove 2.5, 3 hours to get to a theater. Remember, I grew up, you know, in the mountains. And we had to drive. We had to absolutely drive to find a theater, and that's what we did. Western North Carolina. And my sister was old enough to drive, and she said, "Get in the car. We're going to see Star Wars." And so we drove that 2.5, 3 hours. You know, we had a little popcorn money. We were able to buy a beverage. And we sat there. Now remember, I was, you know, younger. I was younger. I sat in that theater and I wondered, how in the world did they get all those people in space to make this movie? That's what I thought. I thought that they really like took crews into space and they filmed all that. And I thought this was amazing. I couldn't believe my eyes. Star Wars was so good. You know, Princess Leia, Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, but for me, C-3PO and R2-D2 just like stole the show. I couldn't get enough of them. Just couldn't get enough of them. So, of course, you know, I would have loved to watch Star Wars several times. But because, you know, it was so far away, and then we had to plan to see it. We had to, like, make that plan to get there. And so we finally, you know, we finally got it. We saw it. We were all thrilled. We couldn't believe how good it was. And, was that a Screeve?
No, that's just me. Just us in the second round.
We gotta throw down some fireworks on this mess. They're out to get us. But I did really I loved Star Wars. Like, you know, Christmas season rolled around, and I just kept thinking, man, oh man, I've got to have every Star Wars toy coming and going. And I had the Spiral. Why did that put me all the way back? I had the Spiral composition books, you know, the whole deal. And I did not want to write in my Spiral composition book. I was like, no way am I going to use this. I just want to keep it pristine and stare at it. And Guardians, thank you, chat. Guardians, I kept those Spiral composition books. I kept my Star Wars t-shirts. And then, of course, you know, adulthood came. I went away to school, went to college, immediately moved off when I graduated, got the real job, started to work. And then I came back home for a reprieve for a couple of days just to visit with the family, and went into my room, and like, lo and behold, somebody had like cleaned my room up. They cleaned my room up. Why would you clean my room up? You know, everything had its place. It wasn't dirty. It's just, I think whoever did it, nobody confessed, but they packed up all my perfect, pristine Star Wars stuff. Every bit of it had been packed up. The composition books, the whole deal. And I was like, where is it all? And they're like, oh, well, you know, we took it to the storage facility. And I was like, I cannot believe this. And of course, I got busy and had to go back to my real job and work. And flash forward, you know, like 35, 40 years, and my nephew, who's now, you know, much, much older, who never saw Star Wars, you know, at the theater, only on DVD, said, oh, I was going through some box in the storage building, and I found, you know, your Star Wars stuff. And wait a minute, I'm locked out? I'm going through the Star Wars stuff, and I'm going to let my kids have it if you don't mind. And I was like, sacrilege! Why? Why would you, you know, I'm crazy about your kids, my great nieces and nephews, but, like, the kid in me wants my Star Wars stuff back. But ultimately, I ended up, you know, I did let them have a couple of the pieces. So that's that. And I even gave up, you know, my comic book collection that I found when I was very young. You know, we had taken a trip. You might have heard me speaking to someone in live stream yesterday about going into a little town in Aliceville, Alabama. It was Aliceville, Alabama, and finding all these phenomenal comic books on the rack and just buying every single one of them that summer. Bought every single one of them. Got hooked on Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, The Incredible Hulk, the whole deal, and just loved it. You know, I was a fan, a major fan. And I am still a fan till this day. I'm still a fan. And I will say it, I'm a Marvel... Screed. I'm a Marvel fan, but I don't hate on DC, because I like Wonder Woman. I like Superman. Maybe I went the wrong way. That looks like a dead end. It's clogged with an infestation. And I think if I open that, they're going to come for me. So, you know, I did ultimately, you know, told my nephew just to check the values and to make sure before he just, you know, allowed them to be played with indiscriminately to see what all that stuff was worth. And I don't know what it ended up being worth. Okay, so there's the way out. It's an up and out, up and out. But I don't think they found my t-shirt, the little t-shirt collection I had, all the vintage Star Wars stuff. And I was in a retail store not long ago, and they had reissued all that Star Wars stuff that, you know, looked so phenomenal. It looked authentic. It looked like the real deal. But, you know, I have my Darth Vader sweatshirt I bought as an adult. It was like, give me my Darth Vader sweatshirt. I saw it in one of the retail stores, and I'm like, I am loving this Darth Vader t-shirt. And I was at a restaurant a few seasons ago, and the person in front of me paid with a Darth Vader credit card. Oh man, look at that. I've been blocked.
We should be able to pull you in just a little bit.
Yeah, pull me in. I turned the wrong way, and now here I'm chatting, and I got stuck. But they had a Darth Vader credit card, and I thought, holy moly! I don't even want a credit card. I just want the Darth Vader, you know, version of it. It don't even have to be active. But I'm not sure how they actually, you know, got the Darth Vader credit card. It's probably through Disney World, because we all know George Lucas sold everything, Lucasfilm, all the Star Wars, everything he sold over to Disney. And so far, I've not been blown away by anything that Disney, put out. I think probably my favorite one was where they went and got the Death Star plans. Was that Rogue One? What was that movie? I think that was my favorite. I kind of liked Rogue One. But what I hope, this is what I hope, is that when we get the Destiny animated series, like, make it grand. Make the animated series really grand. Now, you have to watch this guy. I'm not even super. He'll slam down on you and burn you alive. And up here, he's got cohorts. Word of the day, cohorts. He has cohorts up here. They have one job. And that's to distract you from your mission of taking him down. They want to wipe you out up here and keep you from going deathless. I want to go deathless. But often the old guy here below will burn me up. Because I get overzealous. I run in there and just try to blast him. See all the flames? And he went immune so fast, I didn't really have a lot of time. But if you have your vintage Star Wars stuff, check it. I think some of that stuff is very valuable. Some of it's valuable. Oh, Walter, yesterday you solo Shattered Throne. Congratulations, buddy. Anytime you can solo something like that, it's spectacular. Now, he's gone, and I'm glad he's gone, and that means we can move forward. Will I get Fire Fright?
Ransom, have you seen the Easter egg on this mission?
I don't think so.
Up here.
Oh my gosh, is it a bobblehead?
It's Callus.
Little Callus, I know, but I want to take it home with me. Bobblehead? Bobblehead. What can we do anything with him, or he's just here for amusement?
Oh, he's just there.
Okay, he's there. He's there. Thank you for sharing that. I'm a Callus fan. I mean, he likes gold and purple. He had a big ship. I liked Callus. I felt like they did him dirty. They did Callus so dirty. We all know that Callus really wouldn't have gone into the fight. I know, I've heard the lore people say, no, that was really Callus. He went down there. No, Callus, he was smarter than that. He lived to be, ancient, gigantic Cabal, and he wouldn't have gone down there. He would have sent a clone. I think that's why the Witness kind of gave him that look. First of all, the Witness was like, you're inept, right? We know they don't like the Cabal. Nezarec didn't like them. But they were all clones. And I really think Callus said, I've got myself into a situation that I didn't want to get into. Now, why can't I give a... okay, maybe just the mission has to count down so that we can give K-Fizz and best meme some commendations. But Callus, was he crazy town loopy enough to go down and fight Guardians, 3 Guardians on the, Neo Muna? I don't think he was. I think we got a clone. And somewhere we're going to find an additional page of lore that says, but wait, there's more. And Callus, he didn't go forth. He didn't go forth and fight us. He sent one of his clones that nobody could even tell. Even the Witness. How could the Witness tell if it's the real deal or a clone? K-Fizz, I couldn't give you a commendation on that. What color commendations do you need? And did I really get what I wanted? Let's run to the tower real quick and see. And then we'll do something else. Best meme, K-Fizz, hang out with me. You guys were phenomenal. Thank you so much for doing that. Chat, I need Fire Fright, and it remains elusive, just as Hushed Shrinks remains elusive. The things that you really want, sometimes they don't come on the first try. You just gotta keep trying. Other times, they might drop immediately. Clanmate Exon got Hushed Shrinks the first time he ever made it to the lighthouse in Trials of Osiris. The very first time. I'm happy for him. And, someday I'll get it. I will keep playing Trials of Osiris until it drops, until I get that thing. How are you, Spartan? Hello, buddy. All right, now let's go over. I thought a red box dropped for me. Let's see.
Checking.
It did. Bump in the Night. And that was all I needed. That was... Oh, wait a minute. What's the... No, Tears of Contrition. So, it eluded me yet again. I did not get really what I was looking for there. And I think this is the auto rifle that I want. There's a very specific auto rifle. And I need to keep a watch out for the Ross Arago 4. I'm going to delete this. This is one of the Nox Perennials that I actually, I'm okay with this. A fusion rifle, high impact frame. I think the aggressive frame might be what people are looking for right now. All right, now when you're with your fire team, that's ultimately when you want to click off these bounties because you're going to get that fire team boost. So, another Glycon I'll have to do another Glycon at some point. That Fire Fright, I wished it would just drop. But I did get a red box that I needed, so it was good. It was good. Bump in the Night, I don't know that it's one of the ones I would use my resources on to make it. Tectonic, I ran some Gambit yesterday or day before. I got the color shader, but Gambit still just turns me cold to think about it. But I want to do something with the guys here because they're exceptional. They really are. What could we do that's a 3-man? I've been through, the Grandmaster multiple times. I do like Savathun's Throne World. Ascendant Shards, you can't go wrong with them. I think I wouldn't mind going through the Glycon again to get that weapon, but we need to give some commendations. We need to give some commendations to K-Fizz. Oh, it says I need to go one more time to get the Pinnacle gear. The exotic. Well, no, just Pinnacle. It's just Pinnacle, right? Yeah, just Pinnacle. But let's look and see what was the dungeon that's that would be hopping and popping right now?
Duality and Warlords.
Oh, and I love Warlord's Ruin. Love it. And Duality. Do people talk about Duality enough? I
I don't
like
think they do.
Duality.
It looks pretty cool.
Have you ever been into it, Meme?
I've been into it very briefly, and only this week because it was a pinnacle.
Yeah, Duality is wonderful. K-Fizz says he's fine with running the Glycon again. So let's go back in. It's fresh on our minds. We can get that Pinnacle gear. Let's go back in. And I don't think there would be a reason to run the 1830 because it's just Season 17 rewards. So let's stay with the normal setting. This is Presage, the exotic mission, and thank you to the best meme for hanging out with me today. And K-Fizz, chat, K-Fizz. He is a member of Coterie of Arms, and he is a Coterie Knight. He has achieved the highest status inside of the Coterie of Arms. Now, Meme, how long have you been playing, buddy? How long have you been playing?
I started back in June with a few friends, and I'm mostly trying to get into other groups because we have only finished a raid twice, so they were both Vault of Glass.
Now, wait a minute. Am I feeling opportunity here? You have been through 2 raids, and it's been Vault of Glass the 2 times.
Yeah. I try doing solo content as much as possible.
And you're a streamer.
No.
Oh. I was going to say, I am a firm believer in, giving a big yes to fellow streamers. But, Meme, the clan runs. You need to come and hang out with us sometimes. We run a lot of raids. We've gone through a lot of them. I was just speaking with Havoc yesterday, who's technical department and chat moderator. And I think I've been through 57. Havoc, what was the one I did 57? But I want to hit 200 on the Deepstone Crypt because I like it, and we do it fairly quickly. I also really like the new one. I'm a fan. Last night on the live stream, the Up All Night live stream, we actually talked about the raids and people rated them inside of chat. And I like Crota's End right now. I'm a fan of Crota's End, so Meme, I feel like you've got just opportunity to explore and have a good time in these raids if you haven't, gone through them yourself.
Yeah, I've tried to. I have a bunch of gear that I need to get in order to solo these raids. But they're
So now
also
your goal is to
within
solo the raids.
As many as I can, yeah. I'm working
Wow.
on
I am
right now.
I am for you. I fully 100% say yes to that meme because that is truly an accomplishment. It is really just an accomplishment. When I watched, is it Stony Rock? Who's the guy that went through? He went through just recently and did Vault of Glass solo. Who was the guy that did that? It was astounding to watch that, really.
Yeah, a lot of people have been soloing Vault of Glass recently. People have figured out
I think he
Solo
showed him the
SRX.
light. I think he showed the light meme because he was just so good. And I think he was the first person. I wished I could remember his name to give him credit because he really just went above and beyond. It was so good, meme. Like, I couldn't figure out exactly what he was doing at the Vex gates because he was just rocking it back and forth, back and forth.
Oh, yeah, so if you want to get into it, what he's doing is the Vex plates only get taken over by Minotaurs, and you can break their heads off and force them to chase you around. so they never get on the plates, and then you can wait out the timer.
Well, he was absolutely phenomenal. I loved it. And he kept the champions from spawning.
Yeah, that I don't quite know how to do yet.
He did something at the doorway. Brad, who's a chat moderator in my live stream, he actually talked about, you know, what you had to do to stop them from spawning. And then he just had to build up, a lot of heavy ammo. And some of his heavy ammo would fall off the side.
Oh,
And that was, you know, when your ammo falls off the side, so disappointing. K-Fizz, I see you moving, buddy. You're on fire.
I'm trying to catch up right now.
But, you know, ultimately, it's always just really interesting to see all that stuff done. Zemo comes and hangs out every once in a while, and he's got, you know, multiple world records. And
Oh, yeah.
I enjoy watching him play because it raises the bar for what we think is possible. So when that guy did Vault of Glass, the world's first, it's like, man, oh man, was he ever good with that?
Yeah, now that we can solo Atheon, it's pretty
What? I hit my
game-changing.
head. I hit my head. Yes, yes. But I enjoy Warlord's Ruin. I think, mean that it's really, you know, an exceptional dungeon.
Yeah, I think Warlord's Ruin and Prophecy are the only dungeons that I've finished as well.
I need to solo Warlord's Ruin.
yeah, to get at least 11, right?
That's the only thing that's holding me back from being, you know, an 11. Right now, I'm a 10 inside an 11 world. And I need to be an 11 in the 11 world. But I'm going to have to get back to my practice on it and just, you know, get my build down pat. You know, I have to work on it. Some people absolutely can go through and be so successful, you know, on a run. I have to practice. I have to practice. And the little stripper cages, those were a real problem for me because it seemed like I never could find the little eye to shoot it out. But I finally, you know, have gotten better with those. Now I have to conquer the ogre. Tectonic Snazzy Rock. It was Snazzy Rock. Tectonic was Snazzy Rock. Is he the one that actually finished the Vault of Glass, the world's first solo? Get out of here, Mr. Ogre. The music's good here. You know, often I feel like whoever did the music was inspired by John Williams, and John Williams is just one of the greatest composers of the modern age, hands down. I mean, hands down. You know, you heard me speaking about Star Wars earlier. John Williams is the composer, I think, for all the Star Wars movies. And just so many. And he's just a gift if you like, you know, soundtracks, music. And then I liked, if you've ever watched Blade Runner, Cross Now, the original Blade Runner, I really loved that movie. That was another one. Traveled to get to see it. Left the theater loving it. A lot of my peers at the time did not enjoy it. I thought it was a masterwork. I still do today. Vangelis did the soundtrack for that movie. And chat, it was phenomenal. The soundtrack for Blade Runner, exceptional. But Turtle, so Esoteric, he did the full thing. He did the full thing solo flawless. And Turtle, good morning. Good morning. Chat, if you watched last night's Up All Night broadcast, Brad's in the house. And he was in the house, you know, at 2 a.m. this morning. We had a good time. We had a real good time. Oh, Nicholas, masterpiece film. I totally agree. You know, I actually like the theatrical release. I like Harrison Ford's voiceover. I like the director's cut, the final cut, the almost final cut, and the nearly final cut editions. I like them all. You know, I don't have a problem with any of those. But the original theatrical release, I'm a fan. You know, I know that they, not many years ago, they were pulled back in to do just some reshoots. And, you know, it was awesome. Like, you can't really... Prius, the toy scene, man, oh man, it was something else. And another one you will hear me say in live stream sometime is I make you eyes. I make you eyes. Especially when we have to face the Shriekers.
Acheron's wall and sank. Straight down to the deep. Lies in a bad way after the dive, all twisted. I'm all twisted. Whole crew rattling around in my skull like they're thinking for me. Scorn. What they used to be, what they are now.
Scorn, what they used to be. How long have the Scorn been around here?
We're dead.
Oh, Brad, so Esoteric, he did the solo. He did not do the solo flawless. Now, I thought that door was supposed to open up. Am I just not seeing? This thing was supposed to open. All right, where is the gooey stuff?
It's back at the start of that little...
All right, you guys can start it. Go ahead and pull me through. I really thought this door opened up and there's another section in there. back in the day, this was very challenging. You know, I was here when this released. It was difficult. It was very challenging, Nicholas. I was a fan of it.
$30 more is a lot. That's crazy. How many do you have to have for the Guardian?
K-Fizz, you've got to have 30 more commendations? That's crazy town. And are they a specific kind of commendation?
I think Brad woke up and chose violence today. I think Brad and Tectonic both woke up and was like, I choose violence.
Oh my gosh. Brad, there's no way I would want to do that solo flawless.
I don't think I'd want to do that either, yeah.
Just him, watching him collect heavy ammo, you know, it was, whew, I just wouldn't want to do it. I wouldn't want to do it. It took him so long. And man, he was dodging Vex fire. It was astounding to watch it. It really was.
There's a way to jump way past most of the encounters, so that way you only really have to do the Gorgon maze up to the final boss. But you have to like glitch into a rock and then hop on your Sparrow and fly through the void. A lot of extra effort.
Oh man, I got a hollow denial. Why is this giving me everything? I don't want hollow denial. I want one thing. I want Fire Fright. Denied, denied, denied. I've been declined. I've been declined. It's not a good feeling. I got a good feeling. Cue the music. Cue the music. Havoc, I don't know that I do either. You know, I did Prophecy, or was it Heresy? Where did I get Hairball from? I did that just for that reason alone, because I'm a Jade Rabbit fan, and I had to go through that to get Hairball, and I have not taken Hairball off since. You see the Hairball shell here. I'm a fan. And it's one of the reasons that I suffered through to get this Sparrow. There's only 2 in the game that have this enemies are less aggressive toward you, I believe. But if there's more than 2, leave a comment. I have both of them, Always on Time and the EV37 Void Streak.
Yeah,
Enemies are less aggressive toward you while you are riding this Sparrow. And if you take a look at this Sparrow, that is Jade Rabbit. Double Jade Rabbits on this Sparrow. I'm a fan. I'm an absolute fan.
Where does
Now,
that Sparrow drop from?
which
The
one?
EV? It doesn't anymore.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay.
It was for the Solstice event from like season 3 or 4, and you had to do all 3 characters and run them through the same missions.
Every single
Which were
mission, like
5.
20 times.
At least 20 times. Yeah, it was the most annoying
That's upsetting.
concept I had ever seen. It was so bad. Yeah, there was a lot of people who were just mad about it. Because a lot of people don't have 3 characters. That's a lot of time.
Yeah.
Especially at that time. Maybe nowadays, but yeah. Ransom was one of the few fortunate ones.
Yeesh. I'm gonna
I
have to
could have
grind
been
for
a
that Always on
contender.
Time.
I had fun though. The first
What is that?
couple
from?
of characters. It's a movie quote. It's a movie quote.
Oh, yeah. Put me in that movie.
Oh.
Sequence break the rave. Like I've never heard of being able to skip encounters.
Oh, Savala. I think
No, the
there's
best
a
I've seen
lot
is-
of people that get really angry when they encounter a player that has better skills. But, you know, I'm sure Bungie will look at it and see that you weren't doing anything untoward. All right, now let's pull this. Hollow Denial. Did I just need one or do I need a whole basket full of these? Apply.
Let's see.
Oh, I need probably a whole basket of these. I know I got it. Woo! Thank goodness, because I don't.
Bungie's real good about the whole cheating thing. They'll definitely check everything before they do anything about it.
I've only known a couple of people that were kicked and were never allowed to get back in, even after they were, you know, requested multiple review the accounts. And I emceed one of those matches. I emceed. There's a video months ago, probably 6 or 8 months ago, where I emceed the match as an observer, and I don't know. I don't know enough to know if somebody would be cheating, so I'm certainly not someone, because I don't know if I would never know if somebody's cheating, but there are people out there that play enough. You know, if you watch Grenader Jake, who has played more PvP than any other Guardian in the world, in the solar system, then you definitely, he knows if somebody's cheating. He knows. Now, let me look at Catalyst and see. I was here for Firefight. You know, I'm just here for the fancy food at the buffet. I wanted Firefight. And what did I get? A machine gun. Oh, Subjunctive has been completed. Let's go over and take a look at this. Trace Rifles. Hollow Denial has been completed. Then I know we just got that rocket launcher, Bump in the Night. But what I want is Firefight, and I think that's an auto rifle. Let's go up and look. Yeah, I just need one because I thought maybe I'll make it. You know, maybe I will make that. And then it's been elusive. It has been elusive. And we didn't get to give any commendations to K-Fizz. K-Fizz, can we run through a strike and get you a commendation? Let's just run through one and then see if we can't get K-Fizz, you know, maybe more than one, and just get him a couple of commendations. K-Fizz is a 9. He wants to be a 10. Meme is a 7, but he started in June. Meme,
Yeah,
what do
to get
you
past
need to
7.
be a level 8?
I don't care to get past
7.
Gosh.
It's just a
Blasphemous. You have so much time to do it. It's so easy to do. Most of the time. Most of it, anyway.
If we could
Yeah.
get
How do you
enough
get to
people
10?
in here, we would definitely take Meme, you know, into some type of, you know, raid, because I feel like there's so much opportunity when you haven't been through but just Vault of Glass. I actually, you know, I don't hate on Vault of Glass. I actually do like it.
I only have 2 things left to do for 8, so if they happen, they'll happen. But one of them is claim a title, and I never open that page, so...
Oh, you might have titles just there all shiny and waiting. They're there waiting.
Okay, this is
Get out of here, Scorpius. These little scions hang about looking for trouble. Let's bring it to them. Get out of here, little scions. Woo! That almost got me. I knocked his teeth out, though. I don't even know if the Cabal have teeth. Now, are these real Cabal or are these cloned? I can't remember. They all look the same. I know Keitel has tried to update the uniform on a few of her troops, but let's just call it out. Keitel, the uniform still looks too similar. We've all been through the Big O strike on the EDZ. It's on the EDZ, the arms dealer. They mainly just they get in your way. But this is one of the ones that I actually do like this one. I would normally come through this with a sword because I'm a Guardian that likes a sword. I also like triple shotguns. War Beast. And I've talked to Keitel. Where's my pet War Beast? I feel like she and I, you know, we're close. She invited me to dinner. I'm not really concerned about the meal, Keitel. I want to see how close the sleeping quarters are between you and Saladin. That's what I want to know.
Cabal have dramatically underestimated the density of the hive. They are overrun.
I want the juicy
To
tidbit.
our advantage. Clear out the Cabal on the periphery, then become a sphere.
And I know they eat the mountains, drink the sea, but what do they really, what do they really eat? Because that's a lot of salt water. That's a lot of salt water. I've missed Keitel. You know, she and I, we've been on the battlefield together. We both, did some duties on Neomuna. But Guardians, when you are basically like, the second city, Neomuna is basically the second city. The last city should now really have an official name change and be the first city, because we have discovered the second city, Neomuna. But the second city, they're all piled up and in some type of stasis, semi-conscious sleep. They're not really up and at 'em. I need the Neomunians, the Moonites, whatever they like to call themselves. I am really going to need them to wake up, get up, arm yourselves, and fight for your freedom and your way of life. We Guardians, we are spread thin. We're spread thin, and we can't defend your big O planet. She made me do that, Guardian. She made me do that. She was coming at me. So, Neomunians, hear my call. Arm yourselves. Defend your planet. Defend your way of life. The witness is coming for your way of life. And you need to stand up and make your voice heard by getting out of your stasis pod and making it to the surface to join us. Join us. That's how I feel about it. That's my soapbox. And I don't even play because I feel so strongly about it. I avoid. Look at these witches. Shiny. They were shiny but vile. Don't be fooled by how shiny they are. They're mean and wicked. But I don't play on Neomuna because I just felt like, why should I help you if you can't help yourself at all? And you're not, can they get out? Are they trapped down there? We got a little bit of their story. I just feel like things need to be changed on Neomuna. And then we've got Nimbus, who sits on the tower on his skateboard and won't do a thing. Mr. Pickle, how are you?
They cannot deny them. Challenge them.
Oh, how are you, buddy? How are
He used
you?
to be Dazarine. I remember Dazarine. That was a while ago, though. Welcome back.
It has been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Immune already. Let's go get this guy. This is like the protector. You gotta get this guy. He's yellow bar. And he's rotten. Now, I think these Cabal, I think they're real. These aren't clones. Scorpius. Now, there are guns that will do more damage to a turret. K-Fizz, I'm coming, buddy. Ogre, you're lost. The hive went that way. If you hurry, you can catch them. Now, chat, you've heard me discuss this. You've heard me discuss this. I battled here back in my young Guardian days. I came here. I sit right up there on that ledge, on that old dilapidated structure.
The holdouts in this region.
And I worked my weapons. And I got a little bit better. I did get better. K-Fizz, you look fantastic. Meme, you look very good, buddy. You look very good. How did we do? K-Fizz 84, Meme 120, Ransom 60. Do better, Ransom. Do better. We'll kick you from the team. All right, now let's go into another one and get just a couple of those because that was smooth. That was like freshly made ice cream. It was tasty. It was delicious. I'll have another serving, please. Mr. Pickle, Season of Plunder. I think that's when we had to throw something at the taco truck. Something like that. We had to pick up moats and deposit them on the moving truck. I just got so wore out with that, I just quit depositing moats. And I had played it when it was like, you had to do something to get a champion to spawn or to get a yellow bar to spawn. And man, oh man, I just said, I'm kind of done with this. I know I did get a couple of good weapons from that. I don't have them on me right now. You know what I need to be doing? Here I am carrying on. I need to be shooting Buried Bloodline.
Ghost, lovely to see you at my doorstep again.
And I'm going to do this. I'm just going to change weapons out
How bad is this?
until I have no ammo, and then the game will give me some. But remember, I'm a Titan, therefore I'm always going to have weapons, because when in doubt, punch them out. Titans, feel the power.
That's a lot of blight. It certainly is. We're trying something new.
And there the game just gave me some.
Using pyramid. Precisely. Protect that device and it'll clear out the blight. And how much has this been tested? It's being tested right now. By you. Of course.
Well, it didn't give me a lot, but it gave me some. It gave me some. Reloading. Now, this can be a tough one on Grandmaster. You know, it really can. You may recognize this party barge. You know, we saw these first on the Throne World. And we have a similar party barge in Root of Nightmares, the raid. But the party barge in Root of Nightmares holds more people. You can have more fun. That one just holds basically 3. If you use a public event and you jump a ride on one, the public event on the Witch World, the Throne World, it definitely can hold a lot more.
Oh, you're talking about Vow.
Yes, Vow of the Disciple. Going through the swamp.
Yeah. That scene kind of that got me into soloing. I saw it and I was like, there's no way this isn't just a solo encounter, and it was.
Now, Meme, how many people are in your clan?
I think 5?
Are you clan founder, president?
No, I'm a lowly peasant. Oh, we have 12.
12. Oh, Scorpius around here somewhere. They're out for my blood. I'm gonna pop it a good one. Get out of here, Scorpius. Now, the thing about this, you can step in Taken Goo, and you can't get it off your shoe. You'll have to have new shoes. That's how bad the Taken Goo is here. Now, I know this may not be a popular statement, but the game has really gotten to the point where there is so much activity, you know, like the extras, the explosions on screen, that sometimes it is difficult to see what's going on. I've really noticed it just recently.
When you kick a hornet's nest, surely one of them is bound to be a bit bigger than the rest.
And plenty of chemical. Devrim haven't seen a hornet recently.
Right. Well, out it goes.
Oh, look at this. I mean, what did she think she was going to do? Hit me with one of those? And she's gone. She's gone. These war beasts, it's really just, it's painful. I'm a friend of the animals. It's painful to see them. They're not bad. They just have rotten owners, really. I mean, we know that the Cabal, they don't really have any respect for the war beast. I want to go to the, to the ship where they have all the war beasts, and I want to pick my own out. Now, I remember correctly, I think Keitel had a really, prize war beast, and Callus got very jealous. And basically said, you love your war beast more than you love me. And he did away with it. It's one of those tragic stories, kind of like how we have the tragic story of Riven. Oh, I'm coming, Meme. I'm coming.
I'm almost up.
All right. It's just tragedy when I hear the story about Riven and Tyrannus, or as we'd say back home, Tyrannus. But Tyrannus and Riven, that's a heart-wrenching story. And we do need to plan a traditional, old-fashioned, shoot her eyes out last wish. Oh, he got in my face. I had a shotgun for him though, and it was loaded and ready. have shotgun, will travel. Who did that? Who did that?
Trying to see if I can skip this room and go straight to the boss.
Oh my gosh, I'm out of ammo again. He kinda has a tractor cannon. I mean, that's kind of what he's using there. Let's see if he likes Buried Bloodline, and K-Fizz popped him in the face and broke his teeth out, and he went down right after that. Keitel, we're going to need you to send a ship around. You've got some pickups. Pickups at the water plant.
Is there no tormentor in this room in the regular strike?
There is a tormentor on the upper level.
Oh, just not there yet. Okay. No,
So, Meme, you started in June of last year, so you've not quite had a year inside of Destiny. What do you think about it? And have you played a lot of other video games?
I used to play a bunch of Overwatch, and then my friends all switched over to Destiny. I play a ton of Pokemon. That's my main thing. But normally I just spend time lifting. I do strongman on the side.
Oh, like IRL?
Yeah.
Are you swole?
No.
Oh, you're swole. Don't lie.
I'm a little bit more meatball shaped, but you know, you can tell that I work out, but you can also tell that I won't turn down a cookie if you offer it. You
I
know.
love cookies.
I made some phenomenal cookies from the Destiny cookbook.
There's a cookbook for Destiny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've got I have
supposed to
now. Meme, you're gonna have to go over to my channel and subscribe because I've done I've done all the cookies out of the Destiny cookbook.
I am subscribed.
Some of them are
But
really
check
good.
those out. I think it's like Ransom Cooks or something like that. How was that one? K-Fizz with 105, Meme with 65, Ransom me with 61, K-Fizz with 553,000 points
I
of
don't know what-
damage.
I don't know what K-Fizz is doing.
K-Fizz has
Get
been
this
in a lot of
incredible
raids
score.
with the group, and he always top performer. He's a Titan, and he's got the build going. K-Fizz, that's extraordinary. I mean, it really is. And he's always in the millions. Brad, who's inside of chat and who is a chat moderator, Turtle was taken. Brad, I've seen Brad do 7 and 8 million points of damage inside of a raid. These Guardians, they have the skills and they will use them.
Oh yeah. Thunder Crash. You're an Arc Titan? Wait a minute. No way.
He loves Karass of the Falling Star.
Smells cranky. Meanwhile, I'm over here thinking about how much Golden Age tech might be in there. It's go time.
Cade, we will meet again. Cue the music.
I've marked a trail of arc pulses to denote their movement.
Now, he did that to me deliberately. How's that for you, buddy? I shot that old pike right out from under you.
Coordinates marked.
I don't have my super.
Now this one is rough when you do this on the Grandmaster version. So rough.
Narrow
Never
down a
seen this strike
location. Let's go.
This one has been decreased in rotation because people don't like that it's a little bit longer. and the difficulty level is high on this when you work through this in the
This
Grandmaster
one
version.
Grandmaster's just, a little ridiculous. The pikes are not nice.
It's Vanguard.
The boss arena is really rough, and I just tried to get into the cheese spot a couple of days ago in a live stream and could not get into the cheese spot. I'm just wondering, did they fix it, or was it because I wasn't, in the Grandmaster version? But Chad, if you've done this on the Grandmaster, in the boss battle arena, that little stasis pod up there that I speak of. But failsafe, she's lost her processor speed. She needs help. I would have liked for Rasputin to reach out a hand, but that's not going to happen because Rasputin, he lives no more. He is but a page in history inside of Destiny. And I was a Rasputin fan. Like, I really liked Rasputin. I wanted there to be life inside of that. I wanted him to have a body. And who got the body? Half the body anyway? Clovis Bray. Clovis Bray, there's no redeeming quality to him. I don't think so. He's the reason we have Vex. I'm alive.
My crew used to give me gifts, but they've been dead for 500 years.
Let's,
She just said it out loud. We have it on digital. She realizes that the crew has been dead for 500 years.
Not pressing.
This Exodus ship was part of a mass exodus from Earth. The Cosmodrome, when you go through those ruins, the Cosmodrome is the remnants of facilities that actually they were building, working on the Exodus program.
Can you hear me now?
So it's very sad to think that she's been trapped here for that length of time. Was it not possible for her to get a beacon? Could she have sent an SOS? Does she really want to leave this area? We need to really talk to her and see, what are you feeling, Failsafe? What are you feeling?
How about we board the ship, or what's left of it, and take everything that's not nailed down?
Now, I dislike that old guy so much, I'm going to waste a rocket on him. Wow. Now there is a back route. There's a back route to get over to the jump point to hit the boss arena.
It's dark in here. They'll say this ship has seen better days.
And there is something about it where it kind of feels like your jumping is a little bit curtailed. I do feel like they've messed with the jumping here. And chat, the spot. It's on that stasis pod right up there. But for some reason, I wasn't able to get up there. I kept feeling like I was pushed back. Now, this guy has excellent envias, and be careful. because he will come at you. See him?
I don't think we're alone.
I don't think we're alone now. Oh my gosh! That popcorn exploded in my face. I'm gonna need a soda and some butter with that. Don't explode in my face without beverages. But the popcorns, watch out, they went deathless. Now I'll never make it to the dinner buffet. Alright, let's watch for him again. He's right over there. This gun is jumpy. The whole screen is shaking, rattling, and rolling. Here, little popcorn. Somebody just fell off the side. And there was a time where you could push this old guy off.
Exodus Black is all clear. Failsafe, you feeling any better?
Yes, thank you. As well as a ship AI can when her crew has died.
We'll always be here for you.
And who's better than us? We're awesome.
How did I do? 47, K-Fizz 82, Best Meme 78. K-Fizz with 317,000 points of damage inside Exodus Crash. Alright, let's do one more of these. Let's do one more because we're really trying to lend a hand to K-Fizz and we're hanging out with Best Meme who's inside of chat. We're getting to know Best Meme, finding out his history, what he's been up to inside the game, and learning that he's got so much fun in front of him that this very long season is not going to seem that long for him because he's got raids to do, places to go, things to see that he has not seen or done before. Speakeasy Bob, how are you, buddy? Speakeasy Bob is a content creator, live streamer. Speakeasy Bob, how goes your mission to complete the dungeon? How goes it? How goes it, buddy? Solo flawless, I might add. Chat, thank you for hanging out with me. If you missed the Up All Night broadcast, there is video in the channel. We all had a good time last night. When I turned on the live stream, early AM, I thought I was going to be alone. But, a minute later, there were 30 people in there. It was a party waiting to happen. All we had to do was land. Now, here we are on the moon, and you guys know, Aris Morn and I, we've been friends for a long time. We exchanged gifts. She gave me raisins. Leave me alone, Mr. Knight. Popcorns again? The heavy crate has been opened. The heavy crate has been opened. Now, does the Death Tongue Chorister still show up here?
Yeah, I got him.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Ogre. Now, chat, remember that these little thralls, every little thrall you see, has the potential to be an ogre or a wizard. Rasputin, it's me. I am friend. I mean, is he still trying to laser beam me? That's a stone. You can't get a laser beam through a stone. Not even a Braytech Sciences laser beam.
And setting that perimeter tower is friendly. You're welcome.
Thank you, Anna. If you could have done that about a minute beforehand, we would have really been appreciative.
But I worry we are missing a piece of our enemy's plan.
Maybe for now, but we'll have a war mine up and running soon.
Boy, Anna Bray, she really let Mara Sov just know. She let Mara Sov know where she stood. You know, she stood right in front of Mara Sov and said, "Hey, you've lied too." And I think Mara Sov just wasn't quite really accustomed to having someone tell her, you know, you're guilty of the same thing. And I was for it. I was like, yes, Anna, yes, because, here's the because. Way back when, I was on Mars. I was running a mission. It was a dangerous mission. I was in jeopardy. And I was working against the Hive. Everything was just frozen. I was outnumbered. I was surrounded. I was working my way toward a destination. And a giant Hive jumped out from behind a big old barrier and tried to take me out. And lo and behold, Anna Bray herself jumped down, took down the knight with a well-placed shot or two. The heavy's been opened and actually said, "I've got your back. I've got your back, Ransom." And we've had a camaraderie, a friendship, a bond that's unbreakable ever since. Anna Bray and I, friends till the end. But it's not going to come to the end because she has a ghost, I have a ghost, and we have a battle plan. We're going to go in and we will take down the Witness. We will unite our voices, we will bring our skill sets together, and we will show the darkness the power of the light. It's just who we are. We are the citizens, the guardians of the last city that's now known as the first city. And we simply will not stand by as our way of life is destroyed. We're in it to win it. And Anna Bray is with us every step of the way. You go, Anna, you go. But, you know, having said that about Anna, we know that there's some actors at play in this battle. The big battle. I don't mean the battle that we're in right now. This is a minor battle. I mean the big battle. There's bad actors at play, meaning the darkness is afoot. The darkness is afoot. They want us gone. They're going to do everything within their power to make that happen. We've seen them. They all really deserve a little bit of education in self-preservation, because Sivu Arath, girl, the Witness cares nothing about you. Nothing. You are simply an end to a means. You were sent to keep us occupied. So what if you're a disciple of the Witness? You're going to end up crunchy under his feet at some point, like all of the other disciples. You're not going to make it, Sivu. And Eris Morn saw to that. She was fed up, you know, F-E-D-U-P, done fed up. And she showed you what for, how to, and when. And man, was I for it. I probably need to go back and just do a few of those with good old Eris Morn, because she got wicked right back. She was burning with the power of the Hive. Sword magic, she had 5 swords. That's what she was, 5 swords.
Luckily, it looks like Malahayati's rewriting itself with repair protocols every time we clear the bunker, so damage is minimal.
And I go back into D1 Guardians. I go back in there, and you know, I see where they stuck Eris Morn under the steps. Give her a place of honor and position. She does not need to be underneath the steps in D1. It's like the puppy dog. You know, I'm going to say this. You've heard me say it before. I've made shorts about it. The puppy dog does not need to be down in the basement with Drifter and Ada 1. The puppy dog needs to be up top with the Colonel. And I'm unanimous in that. I am unanimous in that. Friend to the animals. Friend to the animals. Now, is this gun bespoke? I think it is. I didn't find this gun on the ground. I made this gun. And I kind of like it, you know, because I'm a shotgunner. Is it my favorite shotgun ever? No. No. I mean, I have a favorite shotgun, and it's no longer available in the game. I should have just kept it for, you know, the fun of it. Perfect Paradox. Wow, it's gone. Get out of here. These Scorn, they munch on dark ether. And I kind of wonder, like, you know, where are the dark ether extractors? We need to break a few of them. We need to break them.
It'll be remaking him into something else.
Bob, you got Shattered Throne done last night?
I'm doing the best I can.
Solo flawless? Congratulations, Bob. Congratulations. I will have to watch the video. I will have to watch it. Now, let me get a commendation out. How did we do? K-Fizz with 69, 328,000 points of damage. Meme with 164. And I got 66. So I was trailing behind. But we were chatting, you and I. We were chatting. All right, I want to get out of this, and let's find something else that's a little bit more involved. A little bit more involved. What can we get into? Let's look and see. Destinations. I need to go to destinations. You know, we could always do like an eternity before I break for dinner, because it's almost 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But I like to finish up with something that's fun. What do we have here? This is a no for me. Partition, backdoor. Once I did that one with the bouncy ball, I never wanted to do those things again. Dreaming City, it's got something shiny. It is The Last Wish, which I'm a fan of. We need to plan it. We need to plan it. We have Eternity. We could definitely go in and do a Dares of Eternity. Always good. I think my favorite sword... No, Grasp of Avarice has my favorite sword. Hero of Ages. I am a Hero of Ages fan. It's an arc sword. I love it. Thank you, Speakeasy Bob. Congratulations again on that. Thank you for hanging out with me. So what could we do? Dreaming City. It's just Last Wish is the only thing that's really lit up there. Shattered Throne. I tell you what we should do. Let's just select one of the good ones that is my favorite. Okay, I'm going to reveal to you my favorite. This is a Grandmaster that I love. Now, we're not doing it on Grandmaster right now because it's not available this season. But this is my favorite strike that gets turned into a Grandmaster. This is the Glassway. Let's go in and have a good time as we work our way through the Glassway. And I am going to actually, what do I need to use here? I feel like I need to use Polaris Lance because all the top streamers are saying it's phenomenal. It's incredible. Polaris Lance, you need to use it. I try to love it. This
really?
one, what's that?
I said, is it really?
Well, I'm trying to love it, Havoc. I try to love it, but it don't love me back. It seems slow. It's 150 rounds per minute. I don't normally like to drop below 200 on a scout rifle, but it is an exotic. So let's see what the light can do as I work my way through the Glassway. This is on Europa. I actually like Europa. I like Deepstone Crypt. I like the missions that we had here. I feel like everything's paced. The story worked well. And if you don't have the penguins, seek out your penguins and finish your collection. You know, there's action figures on Neo Muna, but definitely get the Jade Rabbits off the moon. If you don't have your collection of Jade Rabbits on the moon, go to the Jade Rabbit Vault. It's at the spawn in section where you spawn in to visit with Eris Morn. You will find the Jade Rabbit Vault directly under the spawn in section. And you can check to see if you have all the Jade Rabbits. Now, if you're using Wish Ender to make an omelet, collect the eggs, you can actually check that in Discord. Havoc, how would they locate that in Discord if they were searching for eggs with Wish Ender?
It's the Charlemagne command. I think it's collection. /collection.
If you were hanging out with us yesterday, we actually went through with Uniquely Stellar, and we helped her earn Wish Ender.
Checklist.
And she immediately started collecting the eggs. And there's how many eggs are there? Do we know? There's a lot of eggs. It's a big omelet.
Who doesn't have any eggs, then I can look at it, because otherwise I can't really tell.
Mean, do you have Wish Ender? It's always a lot of fun to find someone that doesn't, have Wish Ender in their
40.
arsenal.
He doesn't have a single egg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Single Wing says
40.
he thinks there's 40 eggs.
Yeah.
We've just looked at Meme's data, and he does not have a single egg. So I am thrilled to have bumped in to Meme because he's got all this fun stuff to do. It means he may not have Wish Ender.
There's no use in quantifying.
Yeah, he may not have Wish Ender.
Any amount is enough. You've done far more than most.
And it's only just begun, Little Light.
Don't call him Little Light. How many times did he have to tell you, Elsie? Don't make us come over there on your side of the planet and, give you a talking to. But she just won't give up on him. She likes to call him Little Light. Single wing, 40 eggs. That's a lot of eggs. I mean, really, I don't remember even trying to find that many. But, I found mine organically, meaning like I didn't just set out one day and say I'm gonna find all the eggs, but like when I was in a mission or in an area, I would look for the eggs while I was there. But I didn't just say, I'm going to go find all these today. Same for the Ahamkara bones. Now, once I got down to like the last 3 or 4 sets of Ahamkara bones, I actually said, all right, I've got to get with this. I'm going to go out and find these remaining Ahamkara bones.
A lot of them are locked behind the Ascendant challenges too that are gated by weeklies.
And since we have such a long time, if you don't have all those triumphs, this is a really fun time just, to use this long season to complete some of that stuff. I still need to go through a couple of the raids, like with a fire team all Ark or a fire team of all Hunters. There's still things like that I need to do. So now, was Meme saying he's a bodybuilder? I didn't understand what that was.
I think so.
A bodybuilder?
Yeah, a type of lifter.
A lifter.
Yeah. Yeah, I am super weak and I will probably stay out.
I want to jump through this Vex portal and be transported to the Vex home world. What do you think it's like? A bunch of square stones, all glowing with radiolaria. Would there be a good spot to step? It might be like Garden of Salvation, where the floors disappear and you're just swimming in radiolaria. Let's get these wyverns. Now, I remember something about hitting both of those wings.
Yeah.
Oh, Tectonic. Is this Friday? I would like to do one. I would even like to invite Meme to be like a special guest star, since he's only done Vault of Glass twice and hasn't completed another raid. It's always a lot of fun to go through with someone like that. And we could really start out by, taking him through maybe Deep Stone even.
That's the last of it.
Evil bastards. Until next time.
All right, now let me give these commendations.
Hi, baby sis. I see you.
Meme was working it. Meme was working it. All right, now let's run to the tower. Let's head to the tower. That will auto keep us just going through, over and over again. It will keep us in strikes, which is a fun way, to earn all those resources from Savala. Tectonic, did you finally get all your oversouls? If you're still in chat, Tectonic, did you get all of your oversouls? I wonder.
I just wasted a potion. 7 west, southwest, southwest. South.
Oh, the tower looks a little sparse. Where is everybody?
Eating.
Yes,
Well, whatever,
there.
break.
It's a buffet on a lower level. And where's my invite?
Transferred. Check, check, check.
Well-rounded and incandescent. I think I can build without remorse. It seems like I can. I'm not going to keep this hollow denial. I'm not going to keep without remorse. I like 1-2 punch too much. Envious assassin I do like. I'm not going to keep the armor warden. And then when are the legendary shards going away? I spent a ton of these, and I'm back up to 65,000 of them. But I thought they were, really going away. I thought they were going to go away.
Let's check. You must have messages.
K-Fizz is glowy. Hello, K-Fizz. Can you see me? All right, now I am going to take a lunch break, a dinner break. This is actually dinner. It's 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for me. I'm in the Southeast United States. Meme, I definitely want Meme to come and hang out with us again because he's got so much opportunity. Meme has got tons of opportunity. And that's a good feeling. When you can look at this game and say, there's so much for me to do. I kind of crave those days when I could look at this and say, there's a lot for me to do.
Oh, you scared me, pup.
And Meme has that in front of him to be able to do that. Tectonic says he would love to do a raid tonight. Tectonic, yes. And also, Trials of Osiris is in town.
I hear you, pup.
There is Trials of Osiris, so that's a thing that we've got to think about because Hushed Shrinks, it's real, and it should be in your collection. It should be in my collection, and it's not yet. You saw Hex come into chat earlier. You saw Wolf come into chat. 2 phenomenal players. I've seen Don't Reach on. These guys, you've seen them playing with me in the past, and they have the abilities. They have the skills. They have what it takes to step onto the tower in Trials of Osiris, the lighthouse. They can do it. And because they're so good, I kind of get to tag along with them and work on my skill set because I am not super skilled in PvP and I need to be better. That's probably that ladder I need to climb, is being a little bit better every season inside of PvP. Chat, be good to one another, get those revives. Shout out to every Guardian around the world who comes in and watches the live stream and hangs out with me. Join me, check out those cooking videos from the Destiny recipe book. I have a lot of the recipes where I cooked through them on my channel. And I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. There's a lot of choices out there, and you come here, you hang out, and it means something to me. I'm Ransom Rider. This is my favorite game, Destiny 2. Bye. Bye. Thank you, chat. Thank you. Come and hang out. Come hang out soon. Meme, thank you so much, buddy. I hope to see you a little bit later.
Yeah, I should be on. Yeah, man.